going on, guys? It's United by Co-op here, or UBC for short, and this is EOD number 4, I believe. Yeah, number 4. And on this EOD, I know motivation. Where's that one? It's gonna go. I'm just gonna, say I'm not gonna promise it's gonna be the next one, but just know that it will be coming, and when you see it, it's like, oh, it's here. But with that out the way, this subject is going to be on being aware. And on my channel, I know I'm promoting, be, be happy, be together, help each other out, do this, do that, do this. But one topic, well, not one topic, one thing that you must realize before you can do all of that is you must be aware. You must be, thoughtful. You must have this like vision around you where you see what you're doing to people and the choices you make and the reactions they have on the people that you do it with. You can't just be like, tunnel vision, where you can't really see much of anything. But when I talk about these topics, they kind of, what inspires me to do them is events that happen in my life that's like, oh, like, wow, and it's like, well, maybe I need to talk about that. And that's what I'm doing. But like I said, this topic is going to be about being aware, and being aware, being thoughtful. I guess they kind of go hand in hand. And being thoughtful, I mean, it's a good quality to have. Being aware of what you're doing to people, being aware of if somebody's in need, if somebody's in help, just being there without somebody having to ask. I'm not saying that, somebody should not ask, but it's nice when somebody does not have to ask for you to do this or for you to do that, or, oh, help me with this. Oh, no. Or, like, oh, you don't have to ask, I already got you. Um, it helps your image. It helps you look good. It's like, hey, I want to be around that person because they're a team player. They know what they're doing. They know how to get it done. They're not so me, myself, I, or, we're we together. You're only as strong as your weakest man. And, if your weakest man is not up to par, that's just showing you how strong you are. So you want everybody to be on the same accord, and to me, being aware of what you're doing to others is also being thoughtful. Um, from personal experience, I just realized that there was something that I was doing to someone that I wasn't aware of. I wasn't aware of the situations I was causing this person, the feelings I was making them feel. I wasn't aware, and I consider myself a thoughtful person. And I'm like, if you consider yourself a thoughtful person, why are you doing this? And it made me realize that, hey, I'm not being aware of what I'm doing, you know, and especially with this person, you value this person so much and you say, oh, this person's this, oh, this person's that. But at the end of the day, are you really honestly understanding the value that you say this person is, and the the consequences that your choices make when they involve this person on that said person? And it's been like a back and forth thing, I guess you can say, between me and this person. And I came to the conclusion that, maybe I need to step back. I need to remove myself from the equation if I'm causing hurt on someone who, who I value. And that's another thing is when you're aware of something, when you finally become aware of something that you're doing wrong, and you know that it's causing some act of negativity towards someone, immediately you need to realize the problem and correct it. You need to find a solution to, like, hey, what am I doing wrong? How can I correct this? How can I stop, you know, putting this hurt on this person? And for my solution, I was like, I really, value the person, but I feel like maybe I need to step away, step back, give you your space, let you, breathe. I mean, I would love to be in your life, but if I'm causing you all of this, then, I don't need to be in your life. And to me, that, shows to the person that, you finally are aware, I'm waking up, I'm being thoughtful, I'm looking at what's, around me, and you can never forget these mistakes, because the only way for you to be more aware, for you to be more thoughtful, is to take in all of this, all of this life and quality, like developing your personality, your qualities. All of this is trial and error until you finally get it right. It's kind of like, you know a tech company trying to make their product better and better and better. They have to update. They have to update the software. They have to update the hardware, and through all of that, it's trial and error to get it a step further ahead and further ahead. And that's the same thing with a human being. Your personality is not something that is, this is set in stone. It can be changed. It can be upgraded, really. And you can't hold your mistakes against you. You can't punish yourself for your mistakes. You have to forgive yourself for what you've done, but you cannot forget. You have to remember, you have to realize that you are wrong, and acknowledge that you're wrong. Let people know that, hey, I'm wrong. To me, that shows you that you're being humble. And I don't really want to talk about too much of being humble, because there goes another topic I want to talk about with being humble. And yes, just show people, show being one thing of being thoughtful, to let people know that you are thoughtful, is to show someone you're thoughtful. You can't tell someone you are, because I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, you're thoughtful, yeah, whatever. But when you show someone you're thoughtful, they're like, wow, this person really is thoughtful. This person, you know, has some validation about themselves. This person is, someone who speaks some sort of truth. And to sum up this whole topic, this is when I'm getting to the end when I say, when I sum it all up, is, being thoughtful is a good quality. Being aware, it helps your image. Remain aware of what you're doing to others. Just because become you've developed a relationship with someone, a close relationship with someone, doesn't mean, oh, I don't have to be as aware with them as I am with someone else. You need to have some kind of, like, I guess, a level of being aware, and it varies among, I guess, how close that person is to you emotionally. But you don't want to have your, I guess, your vision for everything around you short, if I'm making any sense. But when you realize you're doing something wrong, correct it, find a solution. Never forget your mistakes, forgive your actions, and acknowledge that you're wrong, and show others that you're wrong. Like I have, I told the person that, hey, you're right, I am doing this wrong, and I hope you can forgive me for doing this wrong. I apologize, and if need be, I can remove myself from this so that you no longer feel this way, if that's what it takes. to help you, become better as a person, to help you not have something that you have to carry or bear or tolerate. And that's really all I want to say about being aware. And that's one thing that I've noticed that people really aren't. They're so focused on themselves and driving in this straight line. And I just wish people would wake up and realize that, maybe you're not driving on this two-lane road. Maybe you're driving on a major interstate that has many lanes and exits and overpasses and underpasses and all kinds of stuff where we have to work together in order for stuff to flow properly. As when we drive, we don't realize that we are actually cooperating with one another to make sure that we don't run into each other, to make sure that traffic is flowing properly. So we need to take that same mentality and put it towards our lives. We need to work together every day of our lives, every moment we have, because if we don't, I mean, you just tear people down, and you don't want to tear someone down, and you not even realize you're tearing someone down. To me, that's a big, just that's something hard for me to bear, to know that to not know that I'm tearing someone down. So that's why it motivated me to do this, because I have no right, no authority to tear someone down, and neither do you or anyone else. And no one has the right to tear you down, and don't let anyone tear you down. But I don't want to get too more into this. But like I said, this has been United by Co-op, RUBC for short. And remember that gaming together is better than gaming alone. And I will see you on the next EOD. Bye.